These are the 10 fastest ways to get your business growing in the next 30 days. This is part 1 of 2. We're going to go over 5 today, and I'll let you know how to get a list of these because I have them written out. I want to go over them with you. These are meant to be used so that you can get going faster. I mean, we're in December. I want you to have business already by the end of January. This way you can start the year off strong in 2026. I know you're already motivated to do that. You probably already created the right plan or outline. I want you to think about the things that I'm going to tell you so that you can add them or maybe restructure part of your business plan to add 1 or 2. Because the goal in all of this, the goal in this podcast that now we've been running for over 2 years, the goal of this is to help you grow. I'm Tristan. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show. I've been doing this for the real estate industry for 22 years. I've been a real estate agent, helping not only the consumer, but the real estate agent, the teams, the brokers. I help agents, I help teams, I help companies grow. And now I'm doing the same thing for you in this podcast. Now let's go over these 5. Tomorrow we'll go over 5 more ways to get your business growing in the next 30 days. And wait till the end and I'll tell you how to get this list. Number 1, buy online leads and call them within 2 minutes. Look, I didn't say this was going to be the free 10 ways. It's just the 10 best ways that I know. This is me personally. And I put this as number 1 because we grew our business overnight with online leads. Anytime we're looking to build out a certain area in the United States, whether it's for a team or a brokerage, I say, hey, let's go in on online leads. Because if we don't have a presence there, we want to attract the fastest way possible. But you've got to have the right systems in place in order for you to succeed with this. So with online leads, we look at them and say, hey, you have options. You can do Meta, which is the one I prefer right now, Facebook, Instagram, Google, PPC. You can go the traditional route with Zillow and Realtor.com. Those are a bit more expensive. I would rather see you invest in Meta so that you can decide which areas you want. They're the least expensive, but they typically don't have an agent they're working with. And if you are investing enough, you will close one in the next 30 to 60 days. You just need the right systems in place. Now I have here fast follow-up creates appointments. This is true. Prioritize leads who return to your site or save homes. Your job is to reach out to them. What do we do this? We talked about last week, online leads, Meta. They're not the highest converting leads, but they're the least expensive ones. And if you get enough of them, you can close. I told you the story where we closed a $10.5 million lead off of a Meta lead that came in 23 days later. They were under contract. That was a massive commission check from a Meta lead. Number 2, call your site's hot leads every day. You all have a database. I hope that your database is also connected to some type of an IDX, some type of a website search. This way you can see who in your database is searching for property, who in your database is actively, daily searching for property, because your job is to go through and say, wait, let's take a look and see who's visited my website the latest. Every day, reverse call from the top. Start with the people that just visited and then start dialing, start calling, texting, and emailing. Now, if you've already texted and called them yesterday and the day before, give it some time, give it space so you're not spamming them. Give them that space so that they can feel that they're searching with autonomy, searching without being spied on. But again, you're coming in from a point of contribution. When you are calling and texting these people that are looking for homes, make sure that you're giving them what they want so they can come back to you. Are you giving them a report for the area? Are you showing them homes off market? Are you giving them that list? Are you providing a list of open houses because if they want to go, they need it, but you're giving it to them? How are you bringing them back so they can raise their hand and say, oh, yeah, I'm interested? That is the point. It's in your database right now, but you need to make sure that you're following up with the database based on who's engaging. That's number 2. Number 3, hit expireds every morning before 9 a.m. And I know that there's such a weird, interesting call, but I can tell from what's happening. Most homes in a lot of areas are staying on the market longer, and agents are not sure how to have the conversation with the owners about changing up the marketing, or even that the market has changed and that that's a normal process. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, your home's going to stay on the market a little bit longer because the market changed. It is now taking longer for homes to sell because we're heading into more of a normal market. Here's how we're marketing your home. That conversation doesn't happen. So your job is to go and call up those homes that are no longer for sale because the agent couldn't sell them, and see which ones still want to sell. And guess what? A lot of them still do. We use RedX. You can use whoever you want, but we're dialing every morning, whether it's me or our ISAs. We're calling up and we're just going direct into it. Hey, Joe, it's Tristan. Listen, we just saw your home come off of the MLS, or it's no longer for sale. Are you still looking to sell your home? How'd you get my number? Who is this? And just get right into it. Hi, Joe, it's Tristan. I work in the area. And listen, we specialize in homes that didn't sell the first time around. Are you still looking to sell your home for? And then tell them the price. The point is, you've got to get comfortable with what you're saying so that you can show up, and you're going to mess up and it's going to sound crappy. It's okay. That's how I got great at it. I had to mess up a whole bunch of times. But the point is, expireds are working very well. And you can go with RedX, you can go with whoever you want. Number 4, work for sale by owners by offering real help. Now, again, you can go to RedX, or you can go and search these on the internet. You can go sometimes to Zillow. Zillow gives you some of these. Other sites give you phone numbers as well. For me, if I'm reaching out to for sale by owners, and we do these a little bit less than expireds, but our goal is to give them marketing support, to give them the support that they need, and also show them the things that we're doing along the way. And don't be shy, because there are 2 personalities when it comes to for sale by owners. There are drivers, and there are analytical people. People that want to just get things done. They don't want to get taken advantage of. And analytical people saying, hey, I can do this. I don't need an agent. So show them the things that they can't do, or maybe that takes a lot of time or investment because you've got a team, you've got a brokerage that does it. And because of that, it's all about economies of scale, and they don't have that. So see how your title company, your escrow company, your maybe inspector, your termite inspector, all of these different vendors that you got in relationships, see how they can help with this process, because it's all about helping. And when they see that you have that value, then you can come in and then you can start the negotiation, because for sale by owners, they don't usually want to pay the commission that you want to charge. So it's about negotiating with them more than the normal. Number 5, reach out to all vendors for cross referrals. Now, I did bring up vendors when I'm talking to for sale by owners, but while you're at it, if this is going to be the one, by the way, this is probably the best one you can do, but sometimes you're newer and you don't have this list. If you have a list and you've been doing this for a while, this is the best one you can do. Out of the top 5, tomorrow we'll do the next 5. Reach out to all vendors for cross referrals. Here's what I wrote down: electricians, plumbers, landscapers, lenders, handymen, solar reps, insurance partners. They know who's preparing to move, or they've talked to somebody who may be thinking about selling. And the value in exchange, because now you're going to add them to your directory. Remember, I have a local legends directory. You have a directory. You're going to add them to this list. You're going to refer them and say, hey, Joe, listen, you may or may not come across a lot of different people that want to buy or sell, or even lease or buy investment properties or own. And all I'm asking is that when you come across those people, ask them if they have a real estate agent, because I'd love to work with them. And I'll be doing the same thing for you, Joe, the plumber. Every time I see that somebody needs your help, or I'm going to add you to my newsletter, or I'm going to mail out, I'm going to have your information there on our directory list. Let's work together. And then you have this tight list of amazing people. And look, I didn't even talk about the attorneys, like probate attorneys, family law, And I didn't talk about the financial advisors or CPAs. Those people are amazing to have here. There's a long list. Your job is to find this list and start reaching out to these people and build actual, real, true relationships where you can exchange business. Now, those are the 5. If you want this, this is episode 741. Message me on Instagram. I'm a little slow responding to messages, especially when I'm traveling and speaking, but I promise that I will send you a message. Sometimes, like this last week, it took me 5 days to respond, but I'll respond. We're still building that site so that you can go and check these out and download them. That's probably going to happen in the next few months. We're just having to do the way it looks because I didn't like it as much. So the team has to change that up, but it's coming. And in the meantime, message me. I'll send this over. Just say episode 741. And if you're watching this on Instagram, just say 741. I'll send this over. And if you like what you're hearing, we run through all of the systems, processes, building out your business in different levels in our group coaching. And that's what we're about. We're about always testing things out. And more importantly, always showing you what's working for my team, for the brokerage, for Y Realty, and for agents that I coach all across the US and Canada and internationally. More importantly, if you're ready for group coaching, just message me or check out abrillianttribe.com. I'll see you tomorrow.